Alright, so here we are with the official unboxing of my next 3 items. Sorry about my voice, I lost it playing a game of Nazi zombies just the other night. So other than that, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. This right here is the Airsoft GI Sporting Scope. This right here is a barrel extension from Halo, which is a MADBULL product, and we have another MADBULL product right here. It is the two-tone flash hider that screws on counterclockwise. This does fit onto the G4 A516 SP, as well as any gun that supports a counterclockwise thread. So I'm going to go ahead and start opening these up. Alright, so this is the two-tone flash hider. I'm very excited to put it on my gun. I will assemble these items onto my gun in a little bit, but first I want to show you all of the items. So let's go and move this over here for a minute. And so this right here is the Halo, and this will fit on just about any gun. It is all metal, which is awesome. I make sure I get watch a lot of reviews, or make sure an item has enough good reviews before it actually gets a said item. Now this item actually, it goes onto the tip of your barrel. It has to have indentations that look just like this right here, so that way it goes on through here like this, and then it will clamp on like that. And then through that, you can just slip this on and screw it on. And I'll show you how to assemble that later as well. Now for the scope. This is an awesome scope, and I do believe it comes with its own rings. Somewhere. It should. They said it would, so otherwise that'd be dumb. I don't feel like going back to get them. Ah, there we go. Came out a little rough, but as you can see, it's got a red glare to it. It is very awesome. It's got these little screen protectors. I'm going to look through it real fast. That looks awesome. That's looking good. Alright, now I'm not sure what this is. I believe it would be, and it is. These are the scope mounts. And would you look at that, it even comes with an Allen wrench, so you don't even need to look for one. Alright, so that is the official unboxing of these items, and I will assemble it and give you a review when I am finished assembling everything onto my gun. So anyway, once again, yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to put the scope on the G4 A516 SP. I know it's really not hard to do, but it deemed a little bit difficult when I tried to put it on, as the back rear sights needed to come off in order for the scope to fit on. Now what I did was I ended up using a little piece of wire cutters to get in here, because the screw comes through, so you can't use a screwdriver, and once I just, it was just too tight for me to grab it with my hands, but once I got in there I was able to just grab it and twist it off just like so. And I never used the wire cutters to tighten it, so usually I don't tighten it too tight, so anytime I put it back on, it's usually just fine. And so once you get that done, make sure not to just like jam it in there, because you want to protect all of your stuff. So anyway, so with that rear sight off, we can now fit the scope on it. And I'm assuming you guys all know how to assemble scope with the scope mounts and everything. I just did the liberty of doing that, and I did the whole calibration thing with the crosshairs to make sure everything was straight. So basically you just pop that right on here. If I could even get it. Alright, there we go. And then just tighten these up and you'll be good to go. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. I'd have to say this top part is the hardest, but it really makes the gun look awesome. So anyway, I'm also gonna, as you know, the flash hider is already on it. That's right there. Now I just put this flash hider on it because I ended up putting my old flash hider inside this. Now the reason I did that was because this flash hider is actually too long for the silencer or barrel extension to fit on it. So I replaced it. Be careful when screwing it off because it's got, where is it? One of these little dots. You see that little dot there? It's a little hard to see on the camera, but there's a little dot there. It's got a screw in it, and it grips the thing so it keeps it from moving like this. But as you can see, this silverness, that's from me stripping it from trying to take off my old one. I did not know that there was one on that, so that kind of ticked me off when I found out that. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my old flash hider and barrel extension right now, and then I'm gonna also flip on all the rest of the items for you to see. I'm gonna put the bipod on right. Oh wait, first I'm going to attach my new item that I got, which is this vertical grip. It's really not hard. You just slide it on, get it to the point. I want it right here on this little end thing, so I'm just going to put it right there and then just screw it in. And there it is. Nice and tight. And then this can go just right on the end here. Just click into place just like that. And my last item is right here. This is my last item, the grenade launcher, and I told you I was going to show you where I put it, so I put it right here on the side. And I'll get my little nifty Allen wrench out, wherever that thing is. I know it's here somewhere. I guess I'll just get the one out of my bag, since I don't know where it is. Alright, I believe this is my little nifty thing that I use. So I'm just going to go ahead and fit this on. Screw it down. And it'll go like this. Now the reason I put it on the side is because it doesn't fit on the bottom with the bipod there. It won't open and it's in the way for it to shoot. And the reason I really needed the vertical grip is because when I put my hand right here, I'd hit this button right there, and that's liable for everything dangerous. So there's my gun right there, and so far it's looking pretty good.
You smell me? Yeah, man. I'm coming all the way from what I'm saying. Oakland, California, killing my kinfolk, the co-original. Know what I'm saying? 626 area in the motherfucking building, like Let me step onto the scene in my freshest pair of jeans. If you see them on my feet, there ain't nobody wearing these. I'm so low key, ain't gotta say a word. The way I got them, I can work. It's so honestly absurd. I walk up to the bar, get a jack on the rocks. All my niggas popping up like Jack in the Box, and we back in the spot, and my hands on my crotch. So I switch into my B-boy stance as I watch. Little cutie do the booty dance as it pops. Look, it's snooty.